See if
I'm going to record this for whoever that is not able to come.
See how many views we can get.
How many views? Let's live stream this. We can live stream this. See how many people want to watch the Lee Sai family gathering.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Okay.
Rose,
Yeah.
Rose, have you met Vicky's new boyfriend?
Yes. His name is called Clifford.
Yeah,
not who that was. I thought he was just her driver.
I think from what I heard, he's doubling up his day job too.
He's very nice gentleman.
Vicky was just saying it's so nice to have someone driving her around.
Wait, what
Well,
is
Odeon used to be driving her around a lot.
his name is Cliff? His
I don't remember what his name was. We sat with him. He was really nice.
Yeah.
You know what his name was?
Clifford.
Yeah, that sounds right.
what's his last name? I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna stalk him a little bit.
Yeah, find his Insta. Find his Insta. Follow him.
Friends with my
I bet-
I think
I
he's
bet it's
friends
real
with people I know.
interesting.
Mailbox number 60.
Clifford. And what's his last name? Wong Chan Lee.
One of those. Try wall.
Hi, Thomas. We are on Zoom right now. See if you can join us. I got Edmund from Singapore and the kids, Gary, Cindy, and Jenna and Robin.
Funny how people forget their own age, you know. When Mom heard about Vicky's new boyfriend,
Uh-huh.
he's so old, he's 74. I said, Vicky's almost 70, you know.
What? Do you know Clifford's age? 74?
Well, no, Vicky told us she's 74.
Oh, okay. Well, they
Yeah.
are going to come back and see you guys in February.
That's right. Yeah.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yes.
I'll think about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a very nice guy, very gentle, and then but I didn't know about it in the beginning because she didn't introduce, so I just thought that, oh, okay, it's her friend.
Oh, she brought him without introducing him as a boyfriend.
Yeah, she didn't say this is my
He
boyfriend.
told me he was her driver. She RSVP'd +1 to River's Red Egg, and I was like, who's the +1? And she said, I need someone to drive me to the party. So
Okay. Yeah, I think used to be Odeon, that's her driver. So wherever she goes, he will go all the way to San Francisco to pick her up and bring her to all different places. Yeah. And so now he is relieved of his chauffeur responsibility, I guess. Let's see now. Let's see who else can we call on here to get online that you know.
Actually, Rose,
Yeah.
I have to get ready to I have to go to the office today.
Oh,
Right.
you have to go to the office?
I was hoping
Yeah,
to sit on for 1 2 hours, but I can't wait much longer.
Okay.
Okay. So very nice to see you and talk to you guys again.
Yes.
Have a happy New Year, everyone.
Yes. Okay. Maybe when we come back to visit, we'll see you guys then.
Okay.
Okay. Say hi to your mom, okay? And your kids. Somehow Aunt Mary is not able to open her camera. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you sure she just doesn't want to open her camera?
Let me see if sometimes I think she was not able to open it, so I don't know what is happening, but let's see if I call her and find out.
拜拜啦，我都要出去啊。
你要出去啦？OK，好啊，第日再同你傾啊。我都唔見
好啊，
見你媽咪唔見阿奶奶，你奶奶嘅，佢怕醜係嘛？
佢喺佢屋企嘛。
哦，OK，佢冇嚟呢度。
嗰次因為我哋喺度食 lunch 啊。
Ah,
lunch.
I
So
see. I see. I
and
see.
now I have to go out. So
Okay.
music first. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank
Christmas,
you. Good.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Thank you for getting you guys online so we can all
Just want
meet.
to say hi.
Uh-huh.
Excellent.
Yay.
Christmas,
Hi, Mike. How are
everybody.
you doing? Mm-hmm.
Hi, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Good seeing you.
Great to see you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, where are you, Auntie Rose? Looks like you're high above above the pyramid.
Yeah, at a
Look at
different time zone too. Different time zone.
you.
I'm in San Francisco. Didn't you see the background in San Francisco?
Sunny San Francisco.
Yeah.
Time travel.
I actually haven't been to San Francisco for a very long time. Let's say, when was the last time I was there? Oh, no, actually not. No, I think Carrie brought me to see the play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was that one?
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Oh, yeah, you got a good nap.
Yeah, right. I understand maybe about 30% or 10% of the play. Carrie was sitting right next to me. I said, "Oh, okay."
Carrie, have you seen it before?
Have I been?
You've seen Hamilton before, right?
No, I hadn't. It's it's very long. And I did not realize there's no like spoken dialogue.
Oh, is there
Oh my
not?
God.
They talk.
The music.
No, there's no. It's like just song after song. It's like I looked it up. It's 46 songs in a row.
Oh, I know all the songs. I can.
I've listened to the soundtrack is like on my Spotify Wrapped, whatever.
Yeah, no, we listen. I think I've only listened to the first half. We listened to the first, like the beginning songs all the time. The kids know all the words, but never heard the second half. Like it's so long.
That's so funny.
It's like when I went to the Nutcracker and I was like, are they going to start talking at some point? Or no, it's just okay, all right.
And
You know what I went to recently, and we took his parents. Mike's parents was Boys to Men was at SF Symphony.
They went, wait, they were playing it, but not Boyce Men. Was Boyce Men actually
Boys to Men was
Was
there.
there actually. They were
with
there.
the symphony?
Playing with the symphony. That was
Oh,
awesome.
that's cool.
Yeah.
And like we were in like the fourth row, and so like we brought Darren and William, and they were like losing their minds, and then Chloe went up and got a rose, and
oh
like
my
it was-
goodness.
she got a rose from Wanye. It was quite a evening, and his parents were like, "Oh, they're very good singers."
Are you
They're very
able to
good
join us?
singers. Like,
Yeah, on
yes,
Zoom right
they
now.
would be.
I don't remember hearing you blast that on repeat when you were younger, Mike.
They don't. I know. Steph was so offended. She goes, "You've heard these songs before. I've played these songs."
That's funny.
That's the next show you should go to is Boys to Men. See, Robin, when you move here, you can go to Boys to Men.
Find me a job and we'll move.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Now, I thought they were talking in Hamilton. I thought they were talking, not just all songs.
Yeah.
That's rap music.
Uh, yeah. Let's see.
So
Where's Jennifer?
she just left. Kuma had to go to bed.
Was she at your house?
She was at our house. Mike made a prime rib for us tonight.
Oh, nice.
We had mac and cheese. Green beans for dinner.
How was your big? I'm probably rehashing things. How was your big? You had a party yesterday, right? You had a get together yesterday.
Yes, at Carrie's house.
Yeah. How was that?
That was good. I think we have a lot of people there. But I think we're missing half of the family. And because Auntie Mary and Auntie Joan, they were not able to come.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Chapman's family also, I think one of the sisters was not able to come, and that's a big group, that one. So I think we have maybe about half of last year's, the year before's size.
Mhm.
Different. All the kids are older now. Like the only young kids are really Lucas and then like it's three, Ronnie's kids and then Lucas, but then everyone else is like preteen, teenagers. It's
Mm,
different.
yeah.
Let's see. Someone brought the boyfriend, right?
Rachel. I don't know if
Yeah.
they know who Rachel is.
Rachel is Uncle David's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. hmm
Mhm.
So we're now having less little kids, but more bigger kids.
Mm.
Yeah, we're now like we're the aunties and everyone's gonna start getting married. It's so weird.
Do you see that Instagram thing like where they were asking kids how old or what year were people born when they're considered like old? Like what year was somebody born in if you consider them old? And they were like, oh, like anything in the 19s, like the 1900s, like and they're like, you mean like 1999? And they're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that's like old as dirt. The kids are like, oh, that's so old. Like,
It
how
is.
did
It
you even
is. I used to think 30. I was like 30. Oh my God. Now we're almost 50. That's fine.
fine? It's fine, whatever.
I think one kid was like able to concede like maybe 1998, but no.
1998.
Nothing past that.
No.
Well, how old are the kids?
My kids?
No, I mean the kids who was answering the question.
Oh, they were probably like in high school or something.
I see.
It was
High
probably,
school, maybe they were teenagers. They're definitely all teenagers.
yeah, they're probably teenagers.
Well,
But, like,
anyone over 20 is old.
when I asked my son,
Uh-huh.
he was like, hold on, let me think about this for a minute. And then he like did the math in his head and he was like, anyone born before 1960.
He was giving him like himself a wide berth.
He was like, how do I answer this so I don't get in
I don't
trouble?
get in trouble.
I'm keeping intact.
Uh, so did you have a Christmas party yesterday, Cynthia?
We had a Christmas party at Steph's house. So,
Oh, okay. And that was on the weekend.
oh, we had a Christmas party. Well, I had a Christmas party at the store over the weekend.
I
So
see.
at the store, I had a Christmas party, and then the weekend before, I had another like Christmas party, but for like kids. Like we were doing children's movies and stuff like that.
So your parents came over for a Christmas party on the weekend?
No, I haven't seen my parents. Oh, they came over to see Kuma because he was in a school like performance.
Oh,
So I
okay.
saw him last week, I think, because he was doing, a winter performance.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I thought that they went over there for the Christmas party.
Oh, maybe they went, maybe a couple weeks ago, we had another dental office Christmas party. I can't keep my days straight. We have a party like every night. I don't know which one.
Did you go to the performance?
Yeah, my parents went to the performance and then I went to the performance. My sister was upset at me because I was late. So I'm sure you'll hear about it one day, but she was upset at me because I was late. And so she told me she's like, okay, the performance is from 9 to 12, right? So
Wow.
9 to 12.
9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Right, 9 to 12. So
Wow.
then I was like, okay. So then I got there before 9, but my parents didn't want to get out of the car. They wanted me to just like park and then we would walk together. And I was like, no, you guys got to get out of the car. Like it's going to take too long. I got to find parking. And then they're like, it's okay. It's okay. So then we get inside. It's 9:10 10, 9, 9:10, right? And then they finished the song and they're like, "Thank you everybody for coming." It was 9:15. So the performance was only from 9 to 9:15. So I
Wow.
was like, "Oh my God." Because if somebody tells you an event is from 9 to 12, you're like,
Yeah.
it's fine if I'm there like 10 minutes
Yeah.
you're going to be seated, something else will happen. So then they were like, and my sister just glaring at me. And she was like, I was like, dude, you should have told me it was like to be here at 8:30 if it's starting at 9 o'clock. Like, you tell somebody it's going from 9 to 12. I didn't know the performance was 9 to 9:15.
What exactly did you miss in the performance anyway?
What else happened?
I think they were just singing. They were just singing songs. It's just like, not to minimize the effort that Kuma put into.
Did you tell her you only have like 50 more of these?
So I don't know. I still owe her, like, I don't know what I owe her, but she's gonna continue to be unhappy with me for a while.
You better think of something fast next
know.
time.
What happened from 9:15 to 12?
I don't know. It was like they said, "Oh, thanks for coming. There's bagels downstairs." So then I'm just talking to like other parents at her preschool.
You're like, oh, I don't actually go here. My youngest is 13.
Well, it's Sid's old preschool. So actually, like the teachers know him and stuff, and they're like
Oh.
asking about him and everything. But it's just so funny because I was like, yeah, I don't actually know these people here. So yeah, I
Good
don't know.
morning.
Next time, just know that if you ask me to be there at 9, I may be there at 9:10. I will do my best.
But isn't that short? Only 15 minutes for the performance?
I thought so, yes. I think that's very short. But
It is
she
a bunch
said,
of 3-year-olds.
yeah, she was like, 3-year-olds are not going to be able to perform longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But
And I
she
said,
is.
then they
He's
should have
not.
started at 9:15.
Is only one kid doing the performance, or is that a whole class?
It's a whole class.
Oh, okay. And they only do 15 minutes. That's a little bit too short, I guess.
I think so.
No Hamilton.
No Hamilton.
Hamilton, man, that's like 3 hours. I fell asleep and I walk, or still going, then I go back to sleep again.
You got 2 sleeps in.
Yeah.
That's a deal.
So I was very refreshed by the time they finished the show.
He's like, oh, and my kids are like, when is this thing over?
Oh my God.
The boys are just like,
Oh my gosh. Have you seen Wicked? Not that the kids would like it. I don't think the kids would like it.
yeah, we saw it when it was here before. Was it 2 months ago or whatever?
Oh, was it here 2 months ago?
Yeah, a few months ago. So I just took Kylie to that one, so I didn't make all of them come.
Wow.
But I didn't see the movie yet. Did you guys see the movie?
I really want to see the movie.
You wanna see-
Hello, we got a little kid coming over here. Come and say hi.
Your-
Hello. Hello, Lucas. Yeah.
I'm gonna pause. River woke up, so I gotta go.
Okay, you can bring him over. You can bring him over.
He's pretty mad right now.
Okay.
I think we're gonna go to mom. Oh, yes.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll just stop the video and try to come back.
Okay.
I'll probably get off too since you guys are all leaving.
No, I think Robin is pausing the video and might come
Oh, she's
back.
only
She
being
said.
Yeah.
Where are your other kids?
Oh,
or your kids?
They're upstairs around, I don't know.
Jaden and Cole and
Yeah,
I
they're friends. Jaden's doing something, I don't know.
didn't want to show up and say hi.
I think Jaden did, but then he left.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
it's nice seeing you guys.
Okay. All right. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you later.
Okay,
Mhm.
Bye, Cindy. Bye, Mom.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hey, okay. Hey, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Okay. See you.
Do you think other people are gonna come on, or I think this might be it, huh?
I don't know. I called Auntie Mary. Actually, I text all of them, and there was no response. So I don't know where they are. And Auntie Vicky, I thought that she was going to join, but I didn't hear anything from. The only person I heard from was Uncle Thomas, and they said they are busy. But I said, come whenever you have a chance.
Okay.
And then I think Uncle Edmund, the one who just left, they came on yesterday, thinking that was it was so they were a day ahead of time. But I'm so glad that they came back on.
Oh, yeah, that's
And I didn't get to see the others. I haven't heard anything from other people, so I don't know. I think they probably had other stuff going on.
yeah.
I really like the family tree that you put together.
Oh, thank you.
Did you receive the family trees that I sent over?
Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna see if you want me to, I know you said if anybody wants to compile all of those together, I can
Yeah.
try to do that.
Okay, I think that would be great. There are a few families we don't have much information. One is Auntie. Let me see, Daisy. No, Daisy is the daughter. The oldest child. Oh, Auntie Alice. Alice is the oldest child. She
Okay.
has several kids, at least 5 kids. And the only thing I got from the kids was that little piece about Rick. I think Rick Wong was the only thing. One of those attachments from Rick Wong, and that is from Auntie Alice side of the family. And then the other piece I attached was from Tina. Tina was related to one of the children, and I forgot which one that was. So there are a few families that I don't have much information on.
Okay.
Yeah, you're very good. You actually went to the internet and were able to find a lot of information there.
I have yeah, I have a lot of I just found this photo. Let me
Uh-huh.
show you. Maybe I can let me find the photo really quick and then I can share the let me see. I found a photo of somebody that I think um is uh, your grandfather, Edward Lee Sy.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a picture of Alice Phillips. Do you want to see that?
Yeah. Thank you.
Let me open up. Okay, let me share this screen. Can you see that?
Wow. She might be the oldest child. There's only one child by the name of Alice.
I think this is the mother.
Oh, the mother?
Yeah. So this is the mother who was born in 1890.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
then she passed in 1934. And then Edward Lee Sy, this is his.
Edward Lee Sy is my uncle. This one looks like my uncle.
I think this is your this should be your grandfather, born in
Yeah, that's right. My grandfather.
Yeah. So this one is your grandfather who is
Mm-hmm.
born. And then so his tree, let me show this to you in your tree. How do I do this? Sorry. I haven't
It's
used
okay.
this software in a little while. So this is his tree, and then I think this is your grandmother.
Yes.
So yeah, this is your, and then there were some pictures of him that I needed to verify, I think. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is a picture of him. If I guess in front of his store.
Uh-huh. That is in Australia.
Yeah. So they have one photo of him from the store,
Mm.
and in his profile.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. So the children he has are Alice,
Yeah, that's the first child.
Albert,
Uh-huh.
George, Percy, Stanley, and Jack.
Uh-huh. Okay. These kids these kids are with the first wife, I think.
Right. Then the second one is Alan, Edmund, and Xiaohing.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's kind of how far, I think that's how far we've gotten so far.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. How do I find out more about I don't know much about her.
This is the grandma.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second wife.
Yeah.
That's my dad's mom.
Mm-hmm. She was born in Longdou
Uh-huh.
and
Yes.
then passed in Sake.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
It's interesting how they get all this into the internet.
These are all of Gong Gong, your dad's
Mm-hmm.
naturalization records.
Mm.
Maybe not this one, but let's see. Those are all other areas. Possible marriage record. Look, in here, birth of you.
Yeah.
All of the birth of
Wow.
everybody, arrival. This is not right, I don't think. New York to San Francisco. Let's see. Is this him?
Is it about my dad or about us?
About your dad?
My dad was on he was a crew member before he came. I mean, first time he traveled, he was on a ship, and that's how he got to the U.S. working as a crew member on the ship. The second time he came in with his children, Joan and Mary and Tony. That time he came in through San Francisco.
Is this his name? Li Wah Quan?
Yeah, that's right. That is his Chinese name.
So this is his papers from when he was a crew member going through the port.
That would be back in 1953. Wow. Yeah, that's it. That's the year that Uncle Tony was born.
Mm-hmm. So this is his papers.
Yeah, for the first entry.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get this?
This is on.
Hey, you come back. Good.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Okay.
I've been on Ancestry.com for the last, like, I don't know, decade or whatever. And then over time, all these things have like populated into different records. And I mean, I'm seeing this for the first time. This is
Like
This
it auto
is-
populated?
What was that?
How did it populate? Someone put it in or?
So yeah, people this is through the National Archives, I guess. And so as different National
Sorry
Archives
to
like
hear that,
go
but I can send you the
electronic too,
recording
and
so we can
then
see what we
you
have
can start to
been
sort, it'll
discussing.
start to do like the whole PDF like reading kind of thing. And
Huh.
so this one
Enjoy
somehow
your dinner. We'll talk
um
the next time.
I get different pings like is this so and so, and then I look at it and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's him, you know.
Wow.
And so it's like all these different, oh, here's Gongong's like or your, I don't know what, like his naturalization paper.
Wow,
This is his,
that's Gong Gong. That's my father.
yeah, your father's naturalization papers.
Uh-huh.
And then here's another one. Let's see. Oh, this is
Oh, Uncle
you were
Jerome.
the witness.
Yeah, that's me.
And Uncle Jerome were the
What
witnesses.
paper is this? Oh, naturalization?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
You
that's
lived on Jackson Street, apartment B.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uncle Jerome lived in Union City and you lived in Concord.
Uh-huh.
This was at the courthouse in San Francisco.
Mm.
This is interesting, huh?
Yeah.
And then, oh, I can show Robin the pictures that I showed you. Robin, this is your great grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen this before though, right?
Yeah, I think I've seen this photo.
And then more recently, I was gonna say this other photo popped up. Somebody else put this one online. So yeah, sometimes people will upload like family photos and stuff
Mm.
to
Oh.
different profiles. And I think this was somebody in his family tree, like maybe on the first wife's side,
Yeah.
put this photo up. And this is
Wow.
him in front of his like shop, like his merchant shop on a
In
horse.
Australia?
Yeah, in Australia.
So I just saw this like last week. And then, oh, looks like, I don't know. Did he serve in some sort of war? Oh, sorry. I need another membership. I'm not paying for another membership. I've been paying for this membership that I like don't actually use. I
Mm.
never use this ancestry.com thing unless except when we kind of have these family times. And so I was like, I am paying a lot for this for once a year. Here's Percy.
Percy, I think might be Tina's father.
I don't know. Oh, I found some interesting news articles. If you look up, I'm doing a lot of detective work.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can't find this right now. But if you Google Li Sai, you get all sorts of different interesting news.
You know, Auntie Vicky's family tree has the names of all the kids.
of all of their kids.
Yeah, all of their kids,
Okay.
but not the next generation.
Hmm.
I think I have more. Let me see. I think I have 8 siblings. So he has all these. Oh, I didn't put Uncle Edmund's kids. Okay, so I can add that to here.
Hmm. I think Uncle Edmund's kid is in another.
Oh,
Is
here
it
it
in
is.
yours or there's one of the family trees? Let me see. Auntie Vicky got put on one end and you put one end. I think George Lee Sai put one end. And I think there might be one more. I forgot who was the fourth one. That has also quite a bit of detail too. Yeah, it wasn't all in that email that I sent last time.
I can add it to this one and then we can
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
Look at you. You have 2 children. Only Rasheen has a photo.
Wow, that's a very young, strapping photo of Rasheen.
Just know that this is recorded, Rob.
Oh, I just,
I think this one is new. I
I
haven't
just,
seen that one.
just like he looks so. It looks like a college
a
photo or something.
yearbook photo.
Yeah.
I think it's a college. It must be his like graduation photo.
Well,
or
if someone
something.
makes it this far into the recording,
If they're listening, yeah,
they deserve that comment.
yeah, yeah. They get it. They get it. He does look very nice. Oh, here's all of the pictures for
all the kids?
Edward Guy's first kids, like the first set. Alice,
Mhm.
Albert, George, Irene, Percy, Stanley.
I think Irene is the spouse of one of them, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. Irene is George's. What handsome looking people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we need to add. I wonder, have you
We need to
added
add Robin's kids. Are they in here?
add River? Yeah.
It's also Woodard.
Oh, maybe that's why nothing is coming up spelled incorrectly. Good thing you're looking at this. Quick
I
edit.
bet there's a lot of stuff on Michael's side in this.
Would like that?
Yeah.
Does he have a birthday?
Yes, it
Okay.
is 7/28/79.
Wow, he's really old.
So
he's a very close to Ronnie's age. Same year. Ronnie's is July 2nd, 1979.
Oh, Sid's is July 26th.
oh,
Yeah. No, he's only old compared to young high schoolers. So that's all. What is his birthplace?
I think he was born in Burnsville. Burnsville, North Carolina. Yancey. Oh, not that one.
Let's try it again. Burnsville.
The one on the bottom.
Oh, wow. There's 2. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Possible marriage record.
Possible.
What
What are we gonna find here?
what if it's a different one and we're just finding out about it now? Oh, goodness.
Oh my goodness, look at all these, these marriages in Texas and Idaho.
He's
Ohio.
married in 1999.
Goodness.
Oh, goodness. I'm gonna guess none of these are correct.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Interesting. Okay, let's go back to fix all these. Gender unknown. I think this is a quick ad.
Bishop.
Bishop. California? No,
Yeah.
yes. Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, should we just do river now that
Sure.
we're
Arch is his middle, or I don't know if you need to put that in. Nah, you don't need to put his middle name in. August 15th. This year. 1979.
1970. You can tell I'm a little tired. Bishop.
Yeah.
Okay, Auntie
All
Rose.
right.
I'm
We're
doing
in
all
there.
the hard work for you.
Yeah, very good. Thank you so much. It's really a lot of work to put all this together. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Sure.
Wow. Cool.
Yep.
Oh, your kids, your babies.
They look so little. I know, I haven't even put in a bunch of people. Yep. You want to see yourself, Auntie Rose? Wonder what they. Nothing really
Wow.
like. Yep.
Did you put all that in or it just populates?
It populates through like the records.
Mm.
So I didn't put those things in.
Mhm.
I just usually it will give you kind of like, yeah, it just notices like all these records coming through the public records. Okay, so I'll add all those other ones onto here.
Okay, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. This is really a lot of work.
Sure. Look at these people. This is a second great grandparent. Do you know these people?
Whoa.
Chung Lee and Si Wong.
From which side?
So Edward Lee Tsai, your grandfather.
Uh-huh.
This is his grandfather?
Oh, this is his father
Or his father?
and his mother?
I think so.
Then I don't know. I don't know that. I think Auntie Vicky might have a better idea because Uncle Edmund, her father, was putting something together. Did you get that book?
Yeah, I read that
Okay.
book.
Yes. That's where he put in a lot of information about the ancestors.
So maybe somebody put this in then
Mhm.
about his siblings and then these two people being. And then here's on your grandmother's side,
Mm-hmm.
this grandmother, Pang Si Cheng.
Mm.
Wow.
Well,
Crazy.
these record has to be from China because she was born in China.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you doing?
So Sid,
Yeah.
come closer to the. Thank you.
And I got the game.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
You have the Apple Card.
It's more than 35.
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know where it is. You'll have to do it later. He wants to buy a friend a game. Oh, maybe it's in my backpack. We're still doing Christmas shopping.
Wow, really? You should be getting a lot of on sale item right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're still trying to keep up with catch up to everything.
Notice all your tabs.
Oh my God. This is not anything. This is like not even,
That's so many.
it's all work stuff. It's
Yeah.
like- yeah. It's all what can I close? What are these? Oh, we left something behind at Costco. Yeah. I mean, it's all work stuff. Normally I even have other windows open too. I have like two screens up in front of me. It looks like I'm controlling like airplanes or something.
Wow. You really have to be multitask to do that.
Kind of. I don't know. I try not to multitask. 'Cause-
Yeah, that's what they say. It's not, you actually are switching your brain
Yeah.
from one project to another project. So a lot of switching around.
Yeah.
But we're so used to doing that though.
I know. So I try not I don't know. Trying not to do that. How do I stop sharing my screen?
I think when you go to share,
Mm-hmm.
and then there is one for
Okay.
stop sharing.
I see that's the thing. I got lost. I had too many windows.
Yeah, you already did. You already stopped your sharing.
Okay.
Okay. Very, very good. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll add some more of those and then we'll just keep going. I guess if you get more, you can always just send them to me and then when I
Okay.
can add them to this. And then
Very good.
I was thinking like, do I need to do something that you can print out, but it's getting longer and longer. So then
Uh-huh.
unless we need it printed out, I can just keep adding it and then we'll see.
Yeah. I think we can forward the file as long as it's in one file, then we can forward the file.
Mhm.
What I sent is just an attachment anyway.
Mhm.
So if it can be done as an attachment, I think that will work out.
Okay.
So if they have the computer, they can see. If they don't have the computer, they can't see.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's just like living somewhere and then we just keep adding
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I think that's really good. That's a wonderful idea. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Okay.
Robin, are you working right now?
No, I'm currently just looking for jobs.
What happened with the position that you had before?
So it was it's a very, very long story.
But you don't want to
Basically,
do that.
huh?
You didn't want that one again.
I did. So I live in a very small town, and with that comes a lot of drama. And the position at the local clinic and hospital,
Mhm.
they basically posted the position with the intention of hiring me, but the desires of the team, like the physicians and the midwife, and the desires of administration did not match. And so they posted the position, I think, to satisfy the doctors, but then made such an undesirable position that I just couldn't accept it. And yeah, so that's kind of where it ended up being. And it was also the timing was a little strange. They wanted me to start about 3 or 4 weeks before I would go on maternity leave, and have become back at 6 weeks. And I don't know, I wanted more than 6 weeks. They wouldn't even unpaid whatever, they wouldn't grant it. And which is silly because I've worked for them. I just, for so many years in a different role. I had just left I was 2 or 3 months shy or something of being within their like I had left like a year and 2 months, because in that time I had finished school. And if I had, applied for this job 3 months before or something, they would have been able to grant me more time off. But I don't know. It just seemed like they didn't really want to hire me,
Mhm.
which was fine. I mean, it's not fine, but months later, it's fine.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was just a lot of mismatching of the need from the clinic and what
Mhm.
administration was willing to provide.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
our hospital, like many hospitals, have been going through a lot of financial issues. Ours maybe more so than others. So they're just like pinching where they can, but it doesn't really make sense. Um, and it also has to do with like how they compensate midwives. Anyways, because there is a lot of kind of issues with the job. So I'm here, until I find a job elsewhere. We're probably gonna move for a
Hmm.
little bit. Like, we have a home here and we have a rental property. Just this is home for us, but we're
Mhm,
willing to relocate for a little while. Um,
mhm.
until I can move back and just open up my own practice.
Yeah. So what's preventing you from doing that?
Right now,
Uh-huh.
I'm not ready skill wise and experience wise. I have a lot of experience, but in this particular role, I want to work in more established, um, more established clinics
Mm,
for a little while before I feel comfortable starting my own.
mm,
Um,
mm.
but
How long is a little while?
like 2 or 3 years.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, the right position might come along.
Yeah, I've had a handful of interviews with recruiters,
Uh-huh.
and there's a job in Santa Cruz that I'm actually quite excited about.
Wow.
And then potentially Walnut Creek area, the
Mm,
Kaiser there is
mm,
hiring. Um, yeah, I'm looking everywhere, basically.
mm.
Colorado, Montana,
Wow.
And it's
Texas,
all
here.
CNA positions?
Sorry.
Is it all CNA? Is that what?
CNA, so certified nurse midwife.
Oh, CNM.
Yeah, CNM positions. Yeah,
I have like a lot of midwife friends, like because
really.
birthing center and like one of my good friends, she's a midwife, I believe. I don't know exactly what she does, but she's in out in St. Charles, New Orleans now, but she's from San Francisco. And
Okay.
then my other friend Kiki, she's also um, what is she? She has a place like a community like something. I don't know what she does. I need to find out more like exact Kiki Palmer. Let me see. What does she do? No, not Kiki Palmer. She's an actress. Kiki. Let me find out. I'll find out what everybody does, and then
Yeah.
I put it out there with one of my friends. She used to run a community hospital, like the Marin City Community Hospital or whatever. She was the COO because our other friend was the CEO, and then
Okay.
and they have like a midwife program there, but I don't know if they
Okay.
have continued funding for it and stuff. And then
Yeah.
um and then Mike's cousin just she's going to be starting a job at San Francisco Department of Public Health, so as
The
an
midwife.
HR person,
Sorry.
as a HR, as a human resource person.
Oh, okay.
So um so maybe we can find out if there's something happening in San Francisco.
Yeah. I'll take any contacts, do you have my email? I think.
I probably have your email. I can get, yeah, I think I have your email. Yeah, let me find out and then because I've asked a few of my friends and they were gonna check into like General Hospital and then in Marin and see.
That'd be great.
So,
Yeah.
but
Thank
is
you.
it mostly those kind of area? Like, I mean, I guess people have private practice like midwifery practices too, right?
Yeah, there's private, but most of the jobs I'm applying for are affiliated with pretty big hospitals. And
Mhm.
so, yeah, they're usually clinics that are affiliated with the hospital, not necessarily. I mean, some of them actually are private practices, but yeah, it could be either or.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'll keep you posted and then I'll send it over to you if somebody finds something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Great.
Maybe-
Thank you.
Mhm.
Sure.
Maybe I'll share with you what my anticipating changes in the coming years.
Yes.
First thing is I am restarting my CPA practice beginning January.
Okay.
And then I am right now, remodeling the office in Chinatown so that I can work with my target clients are nonprofit organizations. Because their accounting is not so easy to do, and not too many CPAs like to do them. So that's what I want to do.
Wow.
And then working with businesses or with owners or individuals who speaks Cantonese. That's the group I am targeting on, because I find that it's much easier to be able to find a CPA who speaks the language, so you can really express yourself as to what you need. And there are I don't think I found any CPA in Oakland, Chinatown, that speaks Cantonese. So that's why I want to do that. Then the second thing I want to do is start coaching for families in the area of relationship between husband and wife and parent and child. Because right now they say that the divorce rate worldwide is over 50%. And a lot of that is miscommunication, or people just, cannot communicate. And so therefore those communication differences turns into disagreements, and disagreement turns into divorce. And the people who really suffer from the divorce are the kids. So that's the area I want to work with. And a lot of times parents have difficulty working with the kids. The kids like to play video games and do a lot of other stuff besides homework. And so there are a lot of arguments among parent and child. So that's why sometimes the kid just kind of ignore it and just don't do anything and kind of give up. And that's kind of really sad. So that's the area I want to work on too. And then finally, the biggest one is I like to start a nonprofit organization for low-income seniors, single mothers, and the dependent kids, so they can live together in an intergenerational environment. So that the seniors can help with the little kids, and then the little kids would also have someone to kind of look up to keep them company, and so that they're not so lonely as to be running around all by themselves and getting into bad company. And the single mother would have a second chance. They can either go back to school, get a new skill, and be able to start their new life. Maybe they find someone they really like this time around and be able to start a new family. So that's a big project. It's going to require funding and a lot of experience and connections. And so that's what I would like to be able to do. So those are my three major projects.
That's ambitious.
Yeah, that's very ambitious. So I give it 10 years.
Yeah. There you go. Very realistic.
Right. So we'll see.
Yeah.
If it works, I think that'll be great. That will help a lot of people. And if it doesn't work, I think I'm still okay with that. That would be a lot of experience for me. And maybe it will start something that someone else will continue. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Mhm.
There's probably quite a few small businesses in Chinatown who need CPA
Mhm.
Services in Cantonese.
Yeah.
You probably already work with many.
Well, I sold my practice in 2018. So right now I don't have any client, but I'm going to start in January. At first I wanted to start real in January, but right now I probably cannot do that because I have an eye surgery coming up the end of January. I had my cataract surgery about a month ago, and the doctor just told me that I didn't get the right prescription in my eyes. So then yeah. So she has to do a second surgery to remove the lens and then put in a new one. And I hope this time she will get it right.
I hope so.
Can't do too many surgeries in the same eye. And that's my good eye. That's the eye that I really count on to see. My other eye wasn't really, the other eye they say is a lazy eye. That means, oh, I have not been working ever since, you were 2 years old. So, why bother?
Oh.
Are there something special you guys really look forward to doing in the coming years? I know, Cindy, you're very, very busy.
Yeah, I guess at this point in my life, I'm kind of like just taking on projects that I think are fun.
Hmm.
And so yeah, that means I don't know what that means. Like I don't know exactly what that means, but I basically just like have been running the shop, which I enjoy. I enjoy running the store, but I mean, it gives me the opportunity to do a lot of community work, and so, I get to have a lot of like panels, meeting like a lot of authors come by, and we share their book with people. I get to hang out with a lot of artists and
Uh-huh.
creative types, and so those kind of things for me are fun. Um, and then I've been planning a lot of like parties, like in not parties, but like block parties and artists like art walks and things like that in Chinatown. I think I've been focused on kind of revitalizing Chinatown, um, and trying to help figure out like the path forward. I'm slightly less interested in getting involved in the politics of Chinatown, but then I keep getting pulled into things. Like I say that and then
Right.
and
Trying to avoid.
yeah, like I don't know, I can't avoid the politics in
Yeah.
this city. So like this, I think January, we have the inauguration for a new mayor, and so Chinatown is hosting his dinner and everything. So I mean, I think it's important. It's like for me, I don't really enjoy the politics of it so much, but I recognize that it is helpful to getting things done. Like all the visions that I have, if I can get the right people to be excited about it, then the things like you're talking about, like the funding and the support and all those things seem to flow a lot better, obviously, when the right people kind of are interested in your project. But my
Yes.
projects are mostly just like trying to bring people back together in real life. I just want people to spend time together, and I really appreciate like what you're saying about the intergenerational kind of relationships. I think those are really important. So yeah, so that's like my parties is I like having people of all different ages being able to come.
Yeah, I think that's great because nowadays, a lot of the seniors, they're kind of isolated, either all by themselves in their own home or even in like assisted living or, any kind of those facilities. A lot of times they're all really alone. They're kind of looking forward to people to come in to visit, but very rarely people do come. So for them, their life kind of becomes very depressing, although they have worked, for years and years during the lifetime, for the family or for the community if they have a job and career. But now these are the last few years that they have, and it's kind of sad to see them kind of like being deserted. And of course, the single mother, they are tremendously stressed. They gotta watch for the little kid who's really dependent on them because the other person either disappear or passed away or they kind of left, holding the bag in a way. And so for them, it's really, really stressful. And then the kid, of course, there's no one really that they can get a lot of attention from. So they end up all by themselves at home, or they run outside and get into bad company. And that's why we have those situations with delinquencies and stuff like that. So I was hoping by putting putting them all together in one community, then they can support each other. The seniors would have something to look forward to, a kid to watch, even though not their own kid, but it's a new life. And then the kid would have like a grandma or grandpa to go to, and they get some guidance or some help. And then let the single mother be able to really focus on completing the school. They might be very talented, but they just don't have the time or the money to finish the school. So they can do that or get a new job, new career, start a new family, a new life.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
right now, there is no such community, from what I understand, in Northern California. They might have one group in Southern California, and but I haven't visited them. But they have these kind of communities in other parts of the country with different model, different way of operating.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I've seen also maybe I've seen the video. I've seen a video of it where the model is similar, but with like military veterans. There are a
Mm,
lot of veterans who live alone and then they kind of it's almost like a foster child program, but you
mm,
foster a senior. And
mm,
so it's kind of like I forget what state it's in, but I think the federal government actually subsidizes, kind of like a foster child program where they actually pay families. So it's generally like a single mom with children, and then you foster a military veteran, and that military veteran lives in your home, and you like, they also help with the kids and things like that. And so it's kind of an interesting model, like where I think the government is paying for, paying for the program. So maybe that's something to look at too. And
mm,
then I know in San Francisco there's like Gamun. Gamun is the kind of one of the Asian women shelters. So like it's a live-in facility, live-in, place where women who are experiencing domestic
mm-hmm.
uh, you know,
Violence. Mm-hmm.
yeah, violence can like live with their children, and there's a preschool and art program and all these different things. So like sometimes the kids will come over to my place and like, we'll read books and for me I also hire interns and stuff from there because they're like women who need to learn how to work again
Mm-hmm.
and have to
Mm-hmm.
do work training. And so like those types of programs could easily, not easily, but like those could be kind of more natural avenues to be able to build like um relationships,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's kind of like I don't know what I do is kind of like basically like this, like where I mean, I know we're just talking about all these different things, but I kind of just get into conversations and then I kind of figure out like, oh, okay, what other next step can there be? I guess one of the goals I have is I want to be more comfortable with public speaking.
Mm,
So I'm I'm comfortable on panels and my commission meetings. I have to speak, in public and talk about things, but I want to be more comfortable like making a speech and like
mm,
figuring out what that looks like for me because I don't like the traditional way of like just one person talking. Like on Zoom here it's kind of hard, but it's like um I want to figure out how to like engage with younger people and kind of get them excited about, being a part of their community. Like how can they, you know, I don't know, not just give back to the community, but like what you're saying, like create new programs and think of new ways for people to just like be better, right? Like not just on video games and not just thinking
mm-hmm.
about
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
themselves. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. I think those probably different types of youth groups.
Hmm.
There might be some group like that already in the community.
There's
But you may have to connect with them.
Yeah. I mean, like right now I'm talking to like high schoolers and then undergraduates, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm feeling like, okay, I'm gonna just not get so nervous. I feel like teenagers are so judgmental though. So hard. they're gonna be like, so that's why I was like, I think I need to just, but people ask me to talk because I'm like relatable.
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, I don't want to be so relatable. I want to be like,
Like respected.
yeah, I want to be well respected. I don't want to be too normal of a person,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I think that's why they have me talking to young people because it makes them feel like, oh, I can like
You're one of them.
do it. If we can do this, I can do
I think there's one group that works kind of helping people to be able to make speeches. I forgot what's the name of that. I think some kind of master.
like Toastmasters.
Yes, that's right. Have you ever joined any one of them?
I haven't, but my friend was saying I should join a group and just, get more comfortable. I just get so
Yes, because they kind of give you practice
You're undesired.
sessions.
What you're
Yeah.
what you're into. I can barely like speak in front of my family. No, I can speak in front of my family.
Yeah, I think Toastmasters would be a good one to get started with. They are kind of informal,
Yeah.
and they usually have it during lunchtime. And then everyone take a turn to speak about a particular subject for about 10-15 minutes. So you can kind of gradually build your confidence. I think a lot of that is confidence. When you have confidence in yourself, in what you have to say, then you won't get nervous. It's the anxiety and the kind of worrying about what other people say or what other people think. Once you get out of your self and kind of try to anticipate or think what other people will think about you, that's what gets you nervous. So if you can keep your mind off that, kind of focus on your topic and just speak the way that you are. Once you are able to get into your subject and be really interested in the subject you're talking about, then you will forget the people who is around them. They can think whatever they think, but you tell yourself, I am enough. I know what I'm doing. So when you build up your confidence, then you will be able to speak without hesitance.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Auntie Rose.
You're welcome.
Got that? Motivational speaker.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You have to focus on the subject rather than the people in front of you. Uh-huh. And then don't think about what they think. Forget it. They can think whatever they can think. You think of yourself, that you feel that you are really enough. You're truly enough. You got a lot of qualities, a lot of qualifications, and it's our own self-doubt that make us trip and make us worry. I actually have actually a meditation tape, which is not too long, about 20 minutes. I can send it over to you, and then you can listen to it whenever you have time. Because that one really, I think that one really helps with confidence building. The whole thing about speech, making a speech, is confidence. How confident you are about your subject and yourself.
Okay.
When you focus on that, you'll be okay. And I know you will do well. Remember, that's how Mike was attracted to you way back then.
I think it's the relatability. Oh, goodness.
Well, you already got the natural talent. That's something born in you. You cannot actually go acquire it, because everyone comes with a built-in strength. And the problem is we don't know about it. We just came right out and said, oh, no, I don't know what I'm doing. But then you actually have a natural born strength. If you find it and you work on it, you'll be very, very good. Because that will come so easily and naturally to you. But if you work on something that is not your gift, it will take you a long time.
So let's find out if it's public speaking.
Well, I believe you are because of the example from Mike.
I'm already doing it.
Yeah, he was so attracted the first time he saw you.
This person.
You didn't even work on it.
I was not working.
You have no idea what you were doing at that time.
Oh my gosh.
And you were superly successful.
Oh. Okay, Robin, we're gonna get you your dream job, birthing babies.
Right.
Good.
There's gonna be flying into your hands.
Okay.
It is interesting. Like I kind of think when you kind of find the thing that you were meant to do, like
Yes.
whatever the universe like meant for you to do, when you figure that out,
Mm-hmm.
Maybe through whatever means, right? But you figure that out, then everything starts to kind of flow in that direction, right? Like
Yeah.
even sometimes I'm like, I don't want to do these things because I'm too busy, but it will continue to like keep coming back and
Mhm.
and I kind of tell kids, like you have to live like whatever that life was that you're kind of meant to live, because
Mhm.
it's like when you keep trying to do what other people expect or other kind of like, expectations or whatever, if it's not working, it's kind of like the universe telling you that's not the thing you're supposed to be doing, right? It's like just going to continue to lead to frustration.
Mhm.
But then if you can kind of like quiet all those external voices and you just do what internally is right for you, oftentimes that like leads to more surprises, because
Mhm.
you're kind of like, oh, I can't believe that door opened for me,
Mhm.
And so I think it's kind of interesting because for me, I feel like that's been very true. Like I didn't know what I was going to do with myself. I just kept doing things that felt like fun and I enjoyed doing it. And, as I kept walking that path, it started to make a pattern. And then I'm kind of like, oh, this is what I've been, this is what I was meant to do, I guess, but I didn't realize it. It's only looking in hindsight.
Mhm.
Because when you're looking forward, you can't predict the future,
Mhm.
right? But in
Mhm.
hindsight, most people can look in their past and say, oh, no wonder I became this person because I did this, this, and this. Like it starts to make sense.
Mhm. Mhm.
I think if you just kind of follow what you feel, I don't know, like excited, happy, like all the positive feelings, like you follow those things in your life, then you kind of end up with like, I don't know, a pretty happy life, I guess.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. If you do what you enjoy doing, it's easy.
Yeah.
And as you said, you'll be happy. I mean, you already enjoy it. So when you do it, why won't you be happy? Because you have picked it.
Like if you try to just like make good choices each day, eventually that just leads up to a bunch of good choices,
Mhm.
in your
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. They build upon each other. If
Mhm.
you try to do something you really didn't like and you try to force yourself to do it, you will find it it's so much harder.
Mhm.
And then you don't get the result, and then you got frustrated, and then you get upset.
Mhm.
So why do that? Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. All right,
All right.
Robin.
On
Life
that
happens.
Right. You
I'm trying to apply these last few minutes of wisdom to parenting. So like that's the choice I'm making right now. is
Parenting
Staying
is
home and watching little people.
it's so fun and it goes by
It
so
is.
fast.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever I looked at Chloe before, I would always be like, you look so much like my cousin Robin. It's so funny.
Our baby pictures were very similar.
I think so. Like
Yeah.
Chloe looked very similar. She
Yeah.
looked also very similar to like Mike's cousins, but she also looked very similar to what you look like too as a kid.
Mhm. I remember that when she was really young.
Mm-hmm.
It was so familiar seeing Chloe's face.
You're like, I don't know why, but she's like
Yeah.
the cutest kid I've seen in a long time.
The cutest baby. You make the cutest babies.
I know. You're like, I don't know what it is. Oh.
I remember the picture you took with her at Jennifer's wedding. It was in the yard. The two of you were standing together, and we took a picture. I said, "Oh my God, these two people are so much alike."
Must be related.
Yeah, you are related.
She's
Yeah.
funny. She kind of
Mhm.
dyed her hair right now. Well, she lives in New York now, but
Oh
she's
wow.
yeah.
I guess I didn't know. I mean, maybe I did know that. Yeah.
She's home right now, but then yeah, she's been going to school in New York, and I'm just like, I can't believe you go to school in New York. Like that
Yeah.
is so crazy to me. So,
Yeah.
but she likes it. So,
This is her first year?
yeah, this is her first year. She just started in August,
Mhm.
and then she'll be going back kind of like the end of January. Their semester starts January 19th. So she'll be going back around that time. And then right now she's working at the store and hanging out with her friends. And then we'll go down to LA for a few days just to have a
Mhm.
vacation.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's her major?
She wants to major in like museum curation and art history.
Mm.
But she might do some art also because her school has Parsons School of Design. So they
Mm.
have a lot of art
Mhm. Mhm.
kind of thing. So, but she also speaks Mandarin. So then,
Oh.
we're hoping that she will kind of intersect, the Mandarin with art, and then she can, maybe she wants to move to Asia for a little bit or work with, Asian museums or clients or whatever it might.
Very cool.
Yeah. Oh, there are lots of them in China.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
Mhm.
that's kind of where the economy in the world is going, right? So.
Yeah. You remember what the Uncle Edmund was saying? All the AI stuff going on in China.
Mhm.
It sounds like it's more advanced than the US.
Oh, it's entirely more advanced. I was in Shanghai like maybe a few years ago, like right before pandemic,
Mhm.
and it was like it looked like a future city.
Mhm.
And then they're building up. Have you seen all those YouTubes of all those cities that they just like created for like tourism?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I'll send you some of these YouTubes. They look like not real, but all these people in China, they just like go, they vacation there, but they just built them right now, but they look like old ancient cities.
Hmm.
Huh.
Interesting.
It's
Okay.
very interesting.
Hmm.
I think China's doing a lot, that we're not there yet. So
Well, they have the same president for a very, very long time, and this president would not change. He's going to stay on for as long as he lives.
yeah. So, I
But
think
we
that's
have a new president, a new election every 4 years.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
there's a plus and minus of a single party country.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're well aligned, with whoever is in power,
Mhm.
then that's good, right? As long as you don't disagree, I think you're good. So, yeah.
Well, okay.
All right. I think I'm gonna sign off here.
Okay, I think yes. I think I probably need to go get something going.
Yeah. You should
And
probably
thank you so much.
your prime time, Auntie Rose.
Yeah, really appreciate that. And I'll send you that information and think about Toastmasters. I think that might,
Yeah.
you can really see if that's something you really enjoy.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay.
See you-
And then see you
Okay,
next
catch
year.
up.
Maybe, hopefully
See you
sooner.
next year.
Okay. All right. Good night.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.